Hello and welcome to the very first mini mentoring challenge day 1 for March. I'm so excited to bring forward the topic of happiness and joy today. Now, happiness and joy is something that I'm sure majority of us strive to experience in life. However, pardon me, we get stuck. We get stuck on this idea that something or someone will give us happiness and joy. We put happiness and joy on an outer experience, on an external factor in our lives. You know, a lot of times in our relationships, we expect the other person to bring us happiness and joy. We expect our job to bring us happiness and joy. However, happiness and joy, like all emotions, are an internal thing. They are something that you feel within you. And so for so many years, we as a society has put this idea that happiness is something you achieve outside of you. And it's time now for you on your journey to start breaking down these walls, breaking down these barriers, these old beliefs that happiness is external. Happiness and joy is something that you need to create within you. It is an internal emotion. So, how do you create this? But you go ahead and you do the things that you know will bring you happiness, and you do them with the intention of connecting back to happiness. A lot of the times we believe that success is when you achieve something great. You know, you have all the money, you have that high career, you have the family and the home that you desired. That's a societal definition of success. But what success really is a feeling within you when you've accomplished something. So I'm using success because it's very similar to happiness in that sense that happiness needs to be something that you are accomplishing. You are working towards happiness. And that's what makes the emotion that much more enjoyable. So I want you to ask yourself, do you want to experience happiness and joy on a daily basis? If you wish to experience these emotions on a daily basis, then the next question you need to ask yourself is, what connects me to happiness and joy? What creates happiness and joy within me? So is there an action that you do, something that you can surround yourself with that you know brings you happiness and joy? And you know, this is kind of similar to what I was saying at the beginning, doing something to bring you happiness and joy. But the difference is that now you're not waiting for that person or that situation to bring you happiness. You are going in search of happiness, and you are then creating it within you. So let's say you really enjoy time out in nature, like myself. I know that spending time in nature brings me happiness. So if I want to connect to happiness today, I'm going to choose to spend time in nature with the intention that this makes me happy. It brings me to a place of peace and joy. And so I'm going to do this. And then when I go out and do it, I'm going to put a smile on my face. It might feel forced at first, but the moment you start physically smiling, you start creating happiness within you. So it's about asking yourself, do you want to experience this on a daily basis? And if you do, then what different activities allow you to experience happiness? Reading a book, spending time with a loved one, talking to your mom on the phone. There's so many different things. And the longer you can make your list that connects you to happiness and joy, the more options you have throughout the day. So if you think adventuring somewhere new brings you happiness, that's great, but you can't necessarily fit that into your daily schedule unless maybe you are an adventurer and you are able to fit that in your daily schedule. But if you have a 9 to 5 job, then you need to find something in each day that you can fit into each day that will bring you happiness. Set that intention, put a smile on your face, and choose to be happy, because it is your choice. And just by choosing it, you are creating it within you. Okay, so that is all that I have to share today on happiness, right? Making sure that it is a choice, that you are wanting to connect back to happiness and creating that experience for yourself to connect to happiness. I really hope that you ask yourself these questions and you start connecting to happiness on a daily basis. Check back for tomorrow for the next mini mentoring series.